Now, there is one thing that a majority of Star Wars fans will absolutely agree on, and that is, of course, that Kathleen Kennedy is very incompetent as a president of Lucasfilm and the boss of all things Star Wars. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the thing about Disney Star Wars is that we do know that they are now primarily focused on the reaction from the Star Wars fans and exactly what the fandom wants to see when it comes to these new projects such as new TV shows and new movies and so on and so forth. That's exactly what Iger and Chaypek are really looking at. They're looking at what the fans really want to see either on the big screen or at home on their streaming service known as Disney Plus. And we're getting a lot of that material for Disney Plus because that streaming service, that destination is going to serve as the very spot of a library's worth of Star Wars material. Similar to how we got a lot of books, novels, and comics back in the day, they want to do that in actual television on Disney Plus as well. Now, moving on forward, we do know that everything related to Bob Iger and Bob Chapek is very complex. They're working together as a team. Iger is here only temporarily until the beginning of 2021, where he's going to say his final goodbyes to Disney and let Chapek take full control once he has learned the full steps to becoming the proper CEO that he needs to be to run such a company like Disney and to guide other, franchises out there like Marvel and their own Disney movies. Now, of course, with that being said, what's really intriguing about all of this involves Lucasfilm's Kathleen Kennedy and the Star Wars fandom. Now, currently, Jon Favreau, George Lucas, and Dave Filoni are all working together in order to deliver new, authentic stories to the Star Wars fandom, both on Disney Plus and in theaters, that will give fans a satisfying experience for the years to come throughout this entire decade. However, behind the scenes, the way Lucasfilm handles Star Wars is actively changing, all thanks to Disney CEO Bob Chapek for making the changes and hiring new creatives to come on board. Now, it's described that currently Lucasfilm's Kathleen Kennedy has been working with Leslie Headland for her new TV series. However, during and after many of the interviews before and after the premiere of The Rise of Skywalker, Kennedy was able to discuss many subjects related to Star Wars, to where she was able to state a response to the backlash of The Last Jedi and more, where she stated that it was never her intention to hurt George Lucas and the Star Wars fans and his direction or vision with the philosophy of Star Wars, and that she actually did not want to just offend him in that sense, and that she is sorry and deeply apologizes for any emotions that went along with the backlash of The Last Jedi and that what she allowed Rian Johnson to do. Now, Kennedy went on to further state that she respects the older fans who grew up with the originals and is sorry that they had to move away from George's vision and that they had to play things safe with The Force Awakens and also tested things out with The Last Jedi, and that she is also sorry about the backlash and never intended to create a negative divide within the community. However, Kennedy revealed that Star Wars must evolve into something new for brand new fans that doesn't need to always rely on the older fans at that. Now, I don't know about you guys, but to me this sounds like a very poor apology. It sounds like that Kathleen Kennedy, is playing both sides here, catering to new fans and also catering to older fans, while not giving a full-on, I guess you could say, real apology to the actual Star Wars fans that really grew up with Star Wars from the very beginning, back in 1977 and on forward. Now, here's the thing about Kathleen Kennedy, in case you guys did not know, and that is, of course, that she lost her creative control over at Lucasfilm. And I feel that now that she's got no creative control except for 2 Star Wars projects, which really isn't that much in comparison to what they got planned. Let me tell you, they got over 10 years worth of Star Wars TV shows in the works for Disney Plus alone. That's separate from the actual movies. And they have numerous movies in the works. The new trilogy and other spin-off films and other regular films here and there throughout this entire decade. So the thing about Kathleen Kennedy, like I've always said before in the past, I think that you make one mistake, okay, fine. You make a second mistake, that should have been it. And that was, of course, especially with The Rise of Skywalker. And then she continued to actually just make further mistakes with the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series even, causing them to make rewrites and to actually force them to do a lot of different rewrites of the scripts and to actually push the production all the way until January of 2021. It's the main reason as to why the show is not coming out until 2022, where it was really supposed to come out in the fall of 2021. So basically, an entire year later, we have to wait for the Kenobi TV series because of Kathleen Kennedy. Now, thankfully, they did a second phase of rewrites for the Kenobi show that did not delay it, but however, that's erasing all of Kennedy's ideas for the Kenobi TV series. So with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.